This great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Chicago Bears. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Okay, break. 18, rattle. 18, rattle. Come on, ready. 6, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This pass out wide to Hall. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now. Pass complete there to Nakua. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
60, 19, cut 19, cut 19, go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's just a game of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll shift things around. Here's Williams. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change, when all of a sudden, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, Cup 19.
They'll set up a throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. They'll run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Come on.
One more time with Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And this one is right through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a check down, complete to Hall. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch here to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 2nd and 8. There's Hall bringing in another one. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Hall. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
To the air, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Throwing is Williams. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Back to throw again. Williams looking to do it himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Williams. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready?
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, we talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
53 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Come 19. Warriors 17. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. They'll look to throw here. He has it complete to Christian Watson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Out of the gun now on third down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Filthy.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Down the sideline he goes. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
What is on?
Williams from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. On first down, Hitchcock. Now he's free at the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They call his number again. It's his sixth catch and a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Wyatt, 79 Broncos.
In motion left goes Watson. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Watson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
70 Timberwolves, Dragon 60. 18, Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Warriors, Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, Chop 60, Chop 6, 18 Rattler, 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
70, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they get back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is second and 10. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. Fourth down.
It's now fourth down and
back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So after the conversion on fourth, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone. And he stopped immediately there. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 18 Pioneer.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Breece Hall, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Bears have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And Watson has it right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
60 by 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Runner, 18 Dragon, 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down.
He finds his receiver, Watson.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 60, pass to 60, pass to 60, pass 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Complete once again to Watson.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Christian Watson.
50 yards.
And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Vegas!
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Hitchcock. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Caleb Williams keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the fourth quarter as the kick is away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Hitchcock. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that point from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
To the air, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, 41 yards. And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Back to 60, 18, Rodgers, 18, Rodgers.
He'll look to throw. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Hitchcock. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Yeah, he'll try to run with this. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game. Drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
19, Charger, 19.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10. Back to throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
18, run, trap 50, 19 tight.
He's back to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage partners. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. it's an enormous call here. They'll go for two. One play to keep their postseason alive. They'll look to throw. And it is caught. They've got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
31.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down.
Vegas!
They'll look to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
The Rams are Super Bowl bound as champions of the NFC. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it.